Imagine hosting a virtual event so captivating, your audience forgets they're not even in the room with you. They're hanging on to your every word, actively participating and feeling truly connected. Sounds impossible, right? Well, I'm about to show you how to make this a reality. In fact, I'm going to reveal several strategies that can boost your virtual audience by up to 300%. And stick around until the end, because I'm going to share a game-changing tool that most clients completely overlook. It's actually quite simple, but it's one that could revolutionize your virtual events overnight. Now, you might be skeptical. I get it. After all, we've all suffered through those lifeless virtual events where it feels like you're just staring at a screen, counting the minutes until you can politely leave. But as someone who's produced hundreds of successful live streams and virtual events, I can assure you that with the right techniques, you can create an electrifying online experience, one that rivals any in-person event. I've got the data to back it up. A recent study just showed that interactive live streams see 24% higher conversion rates compared to the traditional one-way broadcasts. Now let me share a quick story with you. In my early days of live streaming, I once hosted a virtual event that was frankly a disaster. The chat was silent. People were dropping off, and I felt like the presenter was talking into a void. It was that experience that led me on a journey to master virtual engagement. Now, I often host events with engagement rates that rival in-person conferences. The techniques I'm about to share with you are a result of my personal journey. Okay, so let's frame this. The problem is our virtual events often feel impersonal and disengaging, which is going to lead to low attendance, poor retention, and ultimately, a failed event that damage your brand and waste resources. In fact, 67% of marketers say that audience engagement is their biggest virtual event challenge. But with the strategies I'm about to share, you can create virtual events that are not just tolerated, but eagerly anticipated by your audience. So the secret weapon in your virtual engagement arsenal is interactive platforms. Let me introduce you to my favorite one, which is Slido. It's a powerful tool, allowing your audience to join the conversation with a simple QR code scan. They can ask questions, participate in polls, create word clouds, engage in Q&A sessions, all of this in real time. This is for your in-person audience as well as your remote audience. Now let's talk about a crucial concept that many overlook. Latency. There's typically a 10 to 15 second delay between your live stream and when your audience sees it. With Vimeo, there's a 14-second latency gap. This means that when you ask a question, you need to give your audience time to respond. Don't just stand there like a deer in headlights. Now here's how to master this. Ask your question, continue your discussion, then circle back to the answers. It's a simple technique that can dramatically increase audience participation. But how do you know if your engagement strategies are working? This is where analytics comes in. Most platforms, including Slido, offer detailed reports on audience engagement. These insights are gold for refining your approach and continuously improving your events. The key to truly engaging your virtual audience is making them feel like this event is for them. Yes, for them. Here are some proven strategies. 1. You need to align your expectations. Have both virtual and in-person attendees submit questions in the same way. This creates a sense of fairness and inclusivity. 2. After the event, reach out to the virtual attendees. This is a personal touch, but it goes a long way. 3. Use games and icebreakers. Get them used to asking questions. Start with some fun activities in the waiting room or chat. Ask where people are tuning in from or what they're excited to learn. Heck, even do some trivia. 4. Respect their time. Encourage participation, but don't overwhelm your audience. Make engagement voluntary, but valuable. Never underestimate the power of a good story. Incorporate relatable anecdotes into your presentation. This breaks down barriers and creates an emotional connection with your audience, because they see that you're human as well. Engaging a virtual audience isn't about all the fancy technology or all the gimmicks. It's about creating a sense of community, fostering those interactions, and making your audience feel valued. By leveraging tools such as Slido, understanding latency, using analytics, and incorporating storytelling, you can transform your virtual events from just a passive viewing experience to dynamic, interactive gatherings that leave your audience clamoring for more. Okay, now as promised, let me reveal the game-changing tool that I mentioned in the beginning. It's the power of follow-up. Most live streamers and clients end their engagement when their stream ends, but the real magic happens afterwards. By personally reaching out to attendees who ask questions that weren't answered during the event, you're not just providing value, but you're building lasting long-term relationships that can turn viewers into loyal followers. Ready to revolutionize your virtual events? Here's my challenge for you. In your next virtual event, try implementing at least one of these strategies. Then come back to this video and share your results in the comments. I'll personally be reviewing and responding to your experiences. Let's learn from them all. Don't miss out on videos as they come available. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Until then, start implementing these strategies and watch your virtual audience engagement soar from a trickle to a torrent. See you in the next one.